fiction in Eve Online. And normally I work on the expansion known as emulation, but today I will talk about fiction more. I started for CCP Games 2 years ago as a content developer, but before that I worked for them as a volunteer, first as a forum moderator and later as a writer because I was writing in-game news. Okay, a little bit more about CCP. We were founded in Iceland in 1997 by 3 guys, and now we have around 300 employees worldwide, so we grew quite a lot. Our project is Eve Online. It's a massively multiplayer online science fiction game, whole mouthful, and we have around 250,000 subscribers worldwide. Now a little bit more on Eve Online. We play on one server. It's not divided up in little servers. It's one persistent world. It's not a grind game. If you want to progress your character, you can start a skill and do something else. You can close the game and the skill will still be training, so your character is still advancing. In other games, if you want to train, say, a magic skill, if you want to become better at magic, you have to use magic a lot. You have to be playing all the time. In Eve, you can start your skill and become better, but be offline. And the reason that is in such a way is you will not become much better at combat if you're not playing. Your skill might be fully trained, your character might know everything, but tactics is such an important feature in Eve that, a 5-year-old player will still lose against 20 players who've only been playing for 3 days because they use better tactics. Another important part of Eve Online is that all the expansions are free. In other games that are also online, you have to pay for each new expansion, and we don't have that. And I'll show you a trailer about Eve that will give you a better sense of Eve. No sound?
It's plugged in, but
yeah, I hear it very faintly.
can you turn up on your laptop?
Don't hurt the rest of it. Okay, so that should give you a better sense of how it kind of looks like to play Eve. I understand that you didn't really hear a lot of sound, and later on I plan to show something that really uses sound, so if there's anybody here that can fix it before I start that demo, I would appreciate it, otherwise I would have to totally skip it. So to build a universe in a universe for an online game, you have to make a choice. Do you want to follow a theme park model or a playground model? The theme park is World of Warcraft, and the playground is the model Eve Online uses. A theme park is a model where you have a lot of flashy rides. It's full of people. There's prizes for everybody because everybody's a winner. There's a lot of stuff to do, many rides. You know where to go and what to do. Remember, if you go to a theme park, you get a map that says you have to go there, and then you go here, and there's the end, there's the exit. And it gives you a strong goal setting because you know where to go. And the storytelling is there, but it's a little bit minimal because everybody gets the same story, you know what's going to happen, and it happens over and over again because depending when somebody starts, the story restarts as well, which is, there's no history, basically. The playground is a sandbox where you have shovels, buckets, and maybe these molds with stars and other shapes. You have to make up your own game. You have to, play by yourself or play with others because, there are other children there. And you can be who you want to be. Do you want to be, a kid that makes nice sand castles and spends hours of decorating them? Or do you want to be the one who, tramples on them when the other kid is gone for a second? And this gameplay is not linear. You do not have a map that tells you, go here, go then there, and you're done. This allows for more depth in the game because you're doing it yourself, pretty much. And it's realistic. You never get a map for your life that says, do this, do that, then go there. You have choices, and you can go back and make changes. And in a playground game, you have that too. You can start, and you can start something, making up, I changed my mind, I want to do something else. And you can go back. And there's a strong social experience because you are playing with other people, and the people are a vital part of the game. And this makes the world richer. There's a lot more going on. Nobody is doing the same thing. Everybody invents their own rides, and maybe does the rides in a different order. And doing something that is not totally spelled out in a game is called emergence. It's finding a new creative way to enjoy the game in a way that maybe wasn't designed by the game designers.